Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham, Cáceres, threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cáceres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! And it's De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Okay, interesting. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent hit! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now...
Big chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's...
Header! De Bruyne is always looking to break lines. 15 minutes till half-time. Isak! Chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Bellingham. Cáceres. Isak. Bellingham. That's a... Isak! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
a sudden chance to counter. Back into the middle. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. The chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's De Bruyne. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a little off target. And that has been slung wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that's put paid to a promising move. Valverde. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
For your safety.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is... There's the hit! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Bellingham. Isak. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shooting chance! De Bruyne goes short. Mitoma! Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's being shifted off it. De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution in progress.
And here's De Bruyne.
This match was
De Bruyne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Reus. Eto. Menu. That is a great pick out. He's in a good position. It's Bale! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Heads it! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's a shot! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kajolu, he's found the way through. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got the shot away! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Menu. Koundé. Now it's Rafinha.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
In one straight hit! Oh, that's neat. Kajolu.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. Stood up well to him there. Leicester has given away a free kick. Tomiyasu. And the shot's on. Now the finish! Sensational from Eto! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. That's at the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Eto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Special presentation featuring our
Kashima Antlers leave it late, but in the end... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's a fine interception. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does and is unquenchable.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to retrieve it. Szoboszlai gets his pass away, and he's picked out the run. Maradona finds himself offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Now that's well seen too. Szoboszlai. Kashima Antlers yet to have an attempt on goal. Played into space out wide. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, that pass has been well intercepted. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's nice. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that is going out for a goal kick. Koundé. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. And here's Isak. He's played it back. Heads it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Looking for options, for movement.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's managed to get... It's Maradona! He can get that clear. Kyle Walker. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that... Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Git, ini Git. Main ini nggak, Sigit? Bambang, ayo Bambang. Kayak ini Bambang. Ini musuhnya pakai smart assist nih. Jelas. Depannya gitu-gitu aja ketemu aja.
Maradona. Alexander-Arnold. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Main dia.
Van Dijk. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good spot, he's seen the run. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Kashima Antlers finding their passes.
Astagfirullah, asarnya. Bambang. Hit.
Chosen to go back, and the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a look and plays it forward. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham. Alexander climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, what? And another try! That's going to go a long way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Isak. And He's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Szoboszlai. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this looks sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Leicester calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caceres cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's really well cleared. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he can clear it away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. He gets big. He has done it. And that could well be the winner.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Ayo Bambang. Ini Bambang. Sigit mana nih?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 4.
Kashima Antlers have penetrated for the first time.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward.
Hits one! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Kashima Antlers have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. No, again there's no way through. Reus. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Caceres. And it's Reus. Deftly done. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Caceres. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he's been shifted off it. He is through here. Caceres. So that's it. It is all over. Kashima Antlers can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfect.
Masuk Sigit. Romani. Yuk. Sama Git, akunnya sama yang kemarin. Akunnya sama. Masuk aja, jangan alasan. Let's go Bambang, BO3 lagi. Basket.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism.
Pedri, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And pull it! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gets a good foot in there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Kashima Antlers replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
So much time and space here. Backward it goes. And he's had a hit! In for the pieces! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Kashima Antlers have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a cracking ball. Messi! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Sporting grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bellingham gets flagged offside. Valverde. Oh, super find. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played back in. Conte. Now it's Luis Suarez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cáceres. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, nice touch. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Kashima Antlers take the lead. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. David Villa. Kashima Antlers heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Valverde. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Luis Suarez, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball! And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a throw. Tomiyasu. Isak. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a nicely measured pass. Isak!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Turns and goes back. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. It's level again. What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Kashima Antlers playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
Public transportation today.
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started. And he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. That should get the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Just a whisker away. Oh, can he get onto this? Caceres. Adams. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isak. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That's an excellent interception. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And that's been hit one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was
Messi.
28,599.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isak. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Valverde. Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Isak. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Valverde. Now it's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe has a goal! Cleared without complication. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hunnit. And the finish! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Kashima Antlers go into the lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe. Messi. Isak. Pinches it off him. And that is a little undercooked. Hunnit. Oh, it's just a little long. That is good alertness. Neymar. Chips it through. That is a brilliant interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Isak. Number 18, Messi. Number 5,
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gullit. It's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's taking no chances there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Luis Suarez. Looks a good ball through. Mbappe. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Roberto Carlos! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been...
Can he put it away? No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Kashima Antlers displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Oh, sweet feet. And he's straight offside. Forwards and with intent. And no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, this time surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He could be in here. There are... Rafael Leao! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Kashima Antlers get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kante calmly anticipates. Valverde. Rafael Leao. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Kashima Antlers come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is... Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar, and he's intervened well there. Going beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And the lead stays intact, just.
Suarez couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's delightful. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. He's in a great position. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And for a moment, time stood still. Alexander-Arnold fires it in low. Kashima Antlers have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Luis Suarez. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. So that's it. It is all over. So the winner's bullish and belligerent. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hangs one in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pull it.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
But he's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the header! Pedri clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Sporting are looking to go forward now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed.
Hits one! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. David Villa. And he cuts out the supply. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers... Isaac! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. That is a great pick out. Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. So, what can they make of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. And the ball's a good one. It's Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's in on goal. It's run loose, who's going to get there? They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Tries a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Isaac clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He could be in here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Caceres spots it and intercepts. Caceres getting this one clear. And here's Suarez. David Villa gets his pass away. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Aim forwards. David Villa. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Face to decent hit! It's anyone. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's tidy. Kashima Antlers leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Kashima Antlers are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. No way through there. And it's Caceres. Foden. Bellingham. David Villa. Well timed, excellent interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Isak. Foden. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Kashima Antlers leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Vieira. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! Luis Suarez. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Gets his head to it! And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, this looks sharp. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Has a look and place it forward. The message is clear, none shall pass. Terrific header! Oh, quality save! Played back in. Kashima Antlers just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Bellingham. Can he get it through? David Villa. Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Sporting showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 9, Isak.
David
Number
Villa.
13,
And here's Suarez.
Nesta.
Oh, good read.
Coming on the field. Number
He's going to be
17,
disappointed with that.
Rafael Leão. Number 11.
And he's heaved it away.
Number 10, Bale.
Are certainly
Number
playing with an
12,
intense focus in executing their plan here.
Substitutions taking place.
Conte. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. That is a brilliant interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. David Villa. That's good play. David Villa! Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bale. Royce. He is just caressing the ball.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Royce takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's neat. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Very nicely done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be one
There's the hit!
time.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first.
And that will be it. Kashima Antlers have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So what do you take away from it all, Tim?
Please be made aware
Yeah,
that
clean
smoking
sheets
is
and hard
only
grind will
permitted
help
in
you go
designated
places,
areas
and they have a
within these
resolve
grounds.
that'll envy many.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Bellingham! And he cuts out the supply. Caceres.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Gets a good foot in there. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. He's gone forward. Pedri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
David Villa! And he's heaved it away. And he nearly went all the way.
Villa really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Tries a shot! Sporting have their second corner now. Showing good feet. Messi. Nice control. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Courtois can pick that up. Bullet. Fiddles it through. David Villa could try cutting inside here. David Villa! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No goals as yet. He can run onto that. Chance with the header! And again! Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Isaac. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Costa Curta clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gullit. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Caceres, and he goes cross-field. Messi picks it up out wide, and the finish! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 36 minutes.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too.
Isaac! He can get that clear.
Ruud Gullit.
Alexander-Arnold. Kashima Antlers finding their passes. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Oh, crossbar! He's gone for goal! Oh, that's just stunning!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Luis Suarez. Kashima Antlers have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. Stood up well to him there. Pull it. Gently done. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Pull it. And there is the half-time whistle. Kashima Antlers come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Caceres.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a promising position. Interesting ball. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it nicked away. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Isak gets flagged offside. Caceres. Forwards and with intent. Adams spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that...
The attendance for this match was 28,900
reaction.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Decent hit! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Pedri deals with that comfortably. Luis Suarez, and here's the chance to counter. Vieira, and it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that, and he's surging through. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Luis Suarez, and that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the... And Messi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nesta with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Isak chasing after it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lovely feet. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, it's not getting there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bullet. Number 18. Messi. Number 5.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
Number 13.
Oh, what a... Can he put it away? No mistake.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
The fullback is in acres of space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pinches it off him. Into the last 5 minutes.
Sporting have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafael Leao, shifted upfield. Sporting can breathe again, just.
4 added minutes
Well,
has
I
been
thought
indicated.
they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Royce. There's the shot! Costa Curta can get it clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Bale. Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Passing nice and neat. Oh, this is a chance to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. Kashima Antlers have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable,
Volunteers for
and
each
look
block.
how they
Please
reacted
report
to
the
that
staff
initial
room
setback.
immediately.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
Stoichkov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Reus. And here's Kagawa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Atletico Mineiro with the corner, there first. Ronaldinho goes short. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space out wide. He is through here! Kagawa, and now the breakaway. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's a good run down the right. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yeah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bellingham. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isak. And he's picked out the run. He's found some... Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham, Alexander-Arnold, some really good ball movement. There's the hit! They've scored!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Kashima Antlers have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Reus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got space in the area! It's a goal kick. Nesta is there, and he can pick it up. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. And the shot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery was...
Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Kagawa. Now it's Ronaldinho. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Yeah, Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shifted it to the flank. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Baron. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Winning lottery numbers.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Atletico Mineiro get the ball rolling for the second period. No changes at the interval from either side. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a hit! Reus, who's set up one goal so far. Atletico Mineiro trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a little off target. Well, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And they're back in front!
Gullit very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And he's done it again! He's got his second! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that's a poor pen.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Stoichkov. Reus. And Reus! It's a loose ball. Courtois trying to keep this in. Oh, what has happened here? And that could well leave a mark. Adams spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gap. Hits one! Baron. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Alisson can pick that up. Adams deals with that comfortably. Stood up well to him there. And here's Hullet. Baron. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. And the counter is on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Veron gets a foot in here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No, that's been intercepted. Caceres. Bellingham. Kagawa. For Reus.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Reus. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute
It's a good
added
foot
time.
in there. Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi picks it up out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Davis. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Isak. And the shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 12 minutes is number
So the game's
9.
first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played back in. Mbappe!
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Vieira is there to clear. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Isak. And that's been won straight back. And here's Isak. Isak! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's through here. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Mbappe, great hit! And he hits the net!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That looks a cracking ball. And they're quick to get... Great chance!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked out the run.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Keeper's ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Caceres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they're back on the ball again. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Pull it. And here's Isak. And here's Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Kashima Antlers head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Just a whisker away. And it's Davis. Vieira. Beckham.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. Belletti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Back when it goes. He's had a hit! And another try! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Pull it. De Bruyne. Marquinhos. Conte. Now Davis. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. he's taking no chances there.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
And here's Isak. Conte, now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He could be in here. No, it's not getting there. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Substitutions taking place.
Kashima Antlers can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Rafael Leao. Royce. Davis. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Kashima Antlers perhaps contemplating their next change here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Royce. That's tidy. That's a throw. Davis does really well to win the ball there. Good ball over the top. And he's managed to get free. Has a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. Beckham to take it as usual. Defending of the desperate variety. Beckham with the cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back.
And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 79 minutes.
And now he has two.
23, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
We are into overtime.
Davies really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Davis has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the referee brings it to a close. Kashima Antlers illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of...